I'm on a 6,000-mile road trip exploring the Pacific coast with the goal of knocking out as many new species as possible from my kayak.
And I'm catching fish like this.
Yeah, I got color. Yeah!
So come along as I fish both freshwater and salt and meet new kayak anglers along the way.
What?
This is Field Trips with Robert Field.
Look at that! That was insane!
Alright guys, so I'm in Malibu, California, and I'm about to meet up with Dylan Marks. Dylan's a very respected fisherman out here, really good kayak angler, known for catching thresher sharks, hammerheads, calico bass, halibut, you name it. And he kind of got famous last year when he was reeling in a hammerhead, and the hammerhead basically ran into his foot. The hammerhead didn't attack him or anything like that, but the hammerhead did run into his foot, and any shark that runs into you with his mouth is going to do some damage, especially a decent sized hammerhead. So he had to be rushed to the hospital. Luckily, he's completely fine in the end. Still has complete control of his foot. You know, his foot's still there. You know, no worse for the wear, maybe a little bit wiser on the other end of it. But ever since then, we've been talking online, and I've been wanting to fish with this guy. He's just always on some cool fish. So we're hoping for a thresher shark today. He's telling me that it's been kind of spotty this year. El Nino's kind of screwed things up. The water never got cold enough to bring the bait in, but you know, they are catching them every once in a while. So gonna hope for a little bit of luck on our side. Hopefully there's some sharks around, but if not, there's plenty of other stuff we can catch, like calico bass, halibut, you name it. Should be a fun day regardless. All right, so we're out here with Dylan Marks, about to fish offshore. We're going to it's Malibu? Is that where we're
going to North Ventura?
North Ventura. We're about to go offshore in North Ventura. And before that, we're here getting bait. That way we don't have to catch it ourselves. How you doing? Good. So because of where we're at, we got the Channel Islands right offshore, and that kind of helps break up the surf, so it should be smooth getting out. Dylan's gonna kind of walk us through the plan for today.
First, we're gonna start out on these rocks. We got a whole scoop of live sardines back there, so we're gonna fly line some baits down, kind of circle the island. There's some lingcod in these rocks, some cabezon, some weird rockfish and stuff. A lot of calicos and sand bass out here. Occasionally white sea bass breeze through here. There's a couple of reefs out here and stuff that they'll kind of sit on the kelp and all that.
Nice.
So once we get done, we'll kind of follow the pier as the kind of sand builds up around some of the pylons. The halibut will kind of lay along the side of it and kind of onto the inside. There's a bunch of rock piles. The structure gives the bait somewhere to sort of hide. So all the predators kind of come in and hang out. And as we drift for halibut, we'll put a couple baits out for threshers. And it's October, so it's definitely the time for it. So we'll see what we can make happen.
Most of the species out here I've never caught, so should be an interesting day. See if we can't figure it out. We're gonna get rigged up, start dropping baits. Oh yeah, dude. I see a ton of bait right here. There we go. Little Pacific mackerel. Hit that little spoon. You see him chasing bait out. Thought they were bonito, but there's a bunch of these. What's up? Let's see it. Nice. It's a decent sized one.
Little guy. So why all the great whites close into shore feed on are these guys?
Yeah, man. Texas stingray is like primo shark bait.
Back in, bud.
So I'm kind of having a problem getting the bait down. He's not wanting to go down. He's kind of hanging around the kelp. So just tied on this rig with a little heavier weight so I can get him down the bottom, crank it up off the bottom, and then I got a good leader so that that fish doesn't see that weight. Should work a little better. We'll see. Something's got my bait real nervous, man. Something ripped everything off my bait except for the head. Dylan says that's not normal. We're not really sure what did that. But of course, Took pretty much the entire bait except for the part with the hook in it.
White sea bass, no?
White sea bass?
Yeah.
Nice. White sea bass. He's going crazy. Nice. Dude, it looks like a speckled trout we get back home. Just no spots. Beautiful fish. Whitefish, yeah. They're good to eat, that was just too small. Dylan's got a bonito on. So Dylan caught one of these bonito and he found out on a recent trip that the best way to eat these guys is raw, pretty much right after you catch them.
Right away.
So he's cutting it up right now. We're gonna try it out. I'm sure that knife is sanitary too.
100%. It was actually crafted by a sushi chef. That's why this is going so incredibly sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit of ginger and a little wasabi and some soy sauce packets conveniently. Here's your soy.
Soy sauce,
A little ginger to cleanse your palate.
a little ginger, a little wasabi.
You gonna hit it or is this me?
I got a problem over here. Nah, I'll eat it, bro, but I'm all up in
Tangled
your
up?
Oh, there we go.
Definitely need a better knife. But this A knife is better than no knife.
A knife is definitely better than no knife. Dropping some wisdom on the folks at home.
You just chew on it like a savage. I don't know if that piece is any good. Skin in there.
Little back strap.
High quality.
Set the filet mignon. Mignon. I'm losing faith in our sushi chef here.
There's a couple good pieces right there, man. That's our layout for now.
Wow. Quite the spread.
Survival mode.
Yeah, right. Like Bear Grylls would be stoked about
my
this.
God. Yeah, that's all he would need for the day.
Yeah.
Right there, dude. That's about
Oh, yep.
a little classic situation we got going here.
A little bit of raw bonito. Been dead for like 5 minutes. Doesn't get much fresher than that. A little soy sauce. Oh yeah, nailed it.
No?
It's not quite as good as the yellowtail sashimi was, but close second on my sushi experience here in California so far.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. It's not bad. The best way, we don't have any ice, right?
Oh no.
The best way to do it is bleed it.
And then let it
Slit
sit
their
on
gills and then put them on ice for like an hour, let it kind of,
ice. Chill out.
yeah, chill
Cool
out.
off.
Exactly, yep. Yeah.
Gross, dude.
I've had better sushi, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't that bad though.
We're gonna share this with the lobsters, Jim.
Like with enough soy sauce, it just tastes like soy sauce and it's not so bad.
Which is kind of like it's just the texture, which is what you're going for, right?
Yeah, the chewy, slimy, bloody texture. Sashimi bonito recipe coming after the show. Another white sea bass?
Cool with the bars on his back.
Oh yeah.
So these guys at 65 pounds are definitely a different fish.
Yeah, I can't really imagine.
All right, buddy, go. Figure it out. Stop swallowing stuff.
Figure it out.
On the first date like that.
What a life lesson, yeah. Sea bass. Can I lip it? My first white sea bass. Got it on artificial. They look a lot like speckled trout back home, just without the spots. These get enormous. This is just a baby. And when they get a little bit bigger, they're delicious to eat. Fun fight on this bass rod, that is for sure. I actually watched them coming up. Watched them follow my lure all the way to the surface. I started bouncing it up and down, and sure enough, I watched them take it. That was fun. Well, the fishing was tough today. The conditions were perfect. I always say that the better the weather, the worse the fishing, and today definitely proved that. But got my first white sea bass, got my first mackerel, got to see my first bat raise, so still a fun day on the water. I always say that, you know, even on days when you don't catch fish, you get to be out there among the wildlife. We saw some dolphins today, saw a ton of bait busting. I mean, just a fun day offshore, so.
Come see it, Taco. Tijuana wonder.
Nice. Dylan.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate
dude.
it, man.
Absolutely, man.
It was tough, but it was fun.
You know, hopefully next year the water stays a little more normal.
Yeah.
It's happening the right way.
I'll be back, man, for sure. A little bit tough for a day, but about to rinse off my gear. Dylan's gonna let me take a quick shower at his place, and then gotta head north tonight. I'll be fishing Morro Bay tomorrow, and all I keep hearing is about great whites. See you next episode.
On the next episode of Field Trips, I continue my journey north to Morro Bay, California, where I'll be meeting up with John Kenny from the Johnson Outdoors Pro Staff.
I would love one of those bigger lingcod. Dropped it down 9 times and I've caught 9 fish.
We'll be heading out into great white country in search of my first lingcod from the kayak.
Fish on, feels a little bit better. It's definitely heavier than those little rockfish. Nice! Nice!